What's up, duelists? Today is xsaber day. Exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We're playing xsabers. I took my famous, and by famous I mean meme meme list. That's like 48 cards, and I cut it down to 40 cards. So we got a pretty serious xsaber list here, and the reason I got to play a serious list this week is because RBET is the next weekend. Actually, it's this weekend. It's this upcoming weekend. 30th and the 31st. Sign-ups start on the 29th, Friday. If you want to play in the tournament, it is free to enter. You can join the FL Discord in the description below, and that's where the tournament will be held. It is an Edison Format tournament, so I'm going to be playing the best decks in Edison Format leading up to that tournament, trying to get you guys hyped up for it, trying to get you guys whatever. We're getting through some of the top dogs. Some of the top dogs. We're already down to xsaber. We played some Diva Hero, a lot of other crazy stuff. So I don't know. I can't be too God, I'm losing my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, RBET. Yes. Of course. Enter the tournament. Onto the list. We've got Airbellum, fucking Emrys Blade, Full Helm Knight, Fall Troll. Those are all the legal xsabers in this format. They're all pretty good. These are the ones you got to play 3 of, and then you got 2 Ragigura. You could play 3 Ragigura. I think it's a little bit of a brick in your opening hands, so 2 is plenty. You do want it because it's a strong card. Very powerful effect, +1 on the summon. Also gives you a lot of combo potential with 1-for-1. And Fall Troll for some infinite loops. Got to play Rescue Cat as well as Sangan and 2 Giant Rats to help find the Rescue Cat. I'm playing Trigodia in the main instead of playing Gores in the main. The reason I'm playing Trigodia is I think it works really well with the Emrys Blades. You can crash an Emrys Blade, summon Trigodia effectively, or with Giant Rat as well. Not effectively, offensively. There we go. Summon Trigodia offensively. And then Trigodia is also pretty solid under Level Limit Area B and Gravity Bind, which we are main decking both of, because you can copy a 3-star in your grave, and then he becomes this huge beat stick under these 2 cards. These are also 2, I think, of the best cards in this deck. You can use them to completely lock out certain strategies that you normally struggle with, like Black Wings and Vayu and that kind of stuff. These cards are total houses. They demand removal, and if you can protect it with like a Starlight Road or a Solemn Judgment or a Stardust Dragon or whatever, then you're going to be in a great spot against a lot of the meta decks. I know Gemini Beat actually struggles a lot with these cards too. I've played games where I just deck out the Gemini Beat player because they run out of Gemini Sparks, and that's all they have to out the Gravity Bind and Level Limit Area B in Game 1, so that's definitely come up. Of course, you've got all the power spells. You've got the 4 spell and trap removal spells that are legal in the format. You've got 1-for-1, Brain Control and Mind Control. I've got 2 Book of Moons. I would like to fit the 3rd, but you can't really fit the 3rd without cutting something that I think is actually pretty crucial. We're already down in a lot of numbers on a lot of cards that you kind of want to play 3 of, like Godam Z-Call and whatnot. And I think that it's too important to keep the level limit and the Gravity Bind to cut those for the 3rd copies of Book and Godam Z-Call. Of course, you got Deep Prison, you got the 1 Bottomless. I've been liking 1 Bottomless a lot lately. A lot of players have been doing 1. I think 2 is fine, but you can brick on it in some matchups, and drawing 2 in some matchups can be a death sentence. Usually you can do all right with 1 dead card in Edison. With 2 dead cards in Edison, it's actually pretty hard to play the game effectively. In the sideboard, we've got the classics, Cyber Dragon, DD Crow, Dust Tornado, 3 of the most common sideboard cards. We've got Fossil Dyna because we can fetch it off Giant Rat and Sangan, which is pretty cool to have that sort of tech inclusion. We've got Kaiku to help fight against the opponent's DD Crows. We've got Gores for defense against stuff like Lightsworn, and Lightning Vortex to deal with annoying boards like Vanity's Fiend, that kind of thing. Thunder King Ryo, you get the idea. Pulling the rug for Monarchs, Mind Crush for Gold Sark decks or Dragon Turbo, Bottomless and Torrential for additional summon stops against things like Blackwings and Glads. This deck is pretty straightforward. I mean, there's not much to it outside of the few techs here and there, and I think it's gonna do well for us. So let's go ahead and get some games. Let's go ahead and play against the people, against the people in the dueling book. They're inside the dueling book. That's where they are. Why is it not showing up? There we go. Now we're showing up. If you guys aren't already subscribed, you know what to do. We're going to play against Casper's Grove. Good luck, have fun. I'm going to pick Scissors against Casper's Grove. They also picked Scissors. I'm going to pick Scissors again. I I'm doubling down. Doubling down. There's a 1 in 3 chance we win this. Are you recording this, L? I'm not going to tell them I'm recording because, yeah. Okay, we lost rock, paper, scissors. That's tough. That's tough. Oh my goodness, that's tough. 42 cards from the opponent. What could that mean? Our opening hand's pretty great. We got Trap Dust Shoot. Unfortunately, we're going second, but we can make something happen with this. We could honestly make something happen with this because these are some pretty good cards. Full Helm Knight's solid at running stuff over. Okay, Gear Frame. So they're playing like some sort of Machina deck. That's fine. We have an okay hand against it. It's a little awkward because they can equip the Gear Frame and protect the Fortress from Mirror Force, but Emer's Blade will do a good job of stalling for us, so I'm not too pressed about that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's a lot of back row. Don't set a fourth. Okay, cool. Thank goodness. Alright. I'm going to set Emer's Blade, and I'm going to set all my back row, and I'm going to dust shoot them in the draw phase. Opponent is typing. What are they typing? What are you typing? Mr. Grove. What are you typing? I was the one that commented on your video about gadgets. I'm going to be honest, I don't remember. But I am going to dust shoot you in the draw phase. So. Lol. I'll give you an LOL. Oh, double creature swap. Well, I'm going to take a fortress. Swap. Cool. So, creature swap going to be pretty mid against Emer's Blade. They do have 3 back row, which is something we have to be careful of. Yeah, I guess we let this happen. Activate the Emer's Blade. Emer's Blade is going to go get us. This is a tough one. We can get Ragigura, add back Emer's Blade, but that doesn't really accomplish much. It says, why are you playing this? I honestly, because I don't know. Lol. Road to RBT4. Okay, so I'm going to get, I think, just another Emer's Blade. I think that's the plan. This is going to weaken their creature swaps. This is going to make our board presence relatively stable. They could have had a smashing ground there. Ooh, mind control's good. Mind control's really good here. Well, what do we want to do? Let's normal Full Helm first and see if they have a stop for this. I kind of want to make that other guy. What's the other guy? Hyunlei, and try to pop all 3, but that's a really greedy play. And there's no reason to play into Starlight Road when we just don't have to. We have the resources to kind of make some plays like this first. We're going to synchro off with these 2 into Urbellum. We're going to preserve our black rows. Urbellum will also force the opponent. They're going to torrential here. That sucks. That honestly really sucks. I thought they wouldn't have torrential. That's pretty bad for us. Damn. Alright, well. That sucks. I didn't think they'd have torrential because if they did have torrential, they would have maybe summoned Fortress turn 1 and then equipped. They set their new card, so that's probably a trap card. Let's Typhoon the new card. Let's Typhoon the new card. And then try to Airbell and poke. Oh, that was the road. Tell me they set 3 without setting road? It's crazy. Hopefully this just gets in. Oh my goodness, it did. That's crazy. We're just going to hit the center one there with Airbellum's effect. Taking out one of the creature swaps. So we know they have Fortress plus swap. That's okay, I suppose. It's fine. Have to be careful of a second Starlight Road. Wow, just a pass. That's pretty bad for the opponent, I think. We can hit for 16 again. And now we have a giant rat to insulate us from the creature swap. I'm going to roll a dice. And I'm just going to pick the card that they didn't shuffle their hand. So, I mean, you know how it goes. Maybe they did shuffle their hand. Maybe they drew a third creature swap. That's crazy. I guess we'll pass. Oh, man. Sets back row. Interesting. Let's see if it stops the Arabellum. It does. Okay. Respectable. Respectable. Next turn we'll start pressuring with full Helm Knight. I'm not too worried though. Sets a new back row. Interesting. Sets the 2 new back row. I think we know one of those is creature swap, right? I don't remember. Whatever. Full Helm attack. Try to get the damage in. Do they want to stop this, perhaps? We shall see. Looks like they don't. They've been very unlucky not to draw a monster, but they're also playing 42 cards, so it's kind of like inconsistency. Where am I going with all this? You get where I'm going with this. 1300 direct. You know what's happening. We've drawn our protection spells. We have a lot of ways to stop attacks. We're actually in a great spot, I think. Yeah. Just have to be... Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. I just have to be cautious about not playing into a sweeper. Or maybe we can just play into a sweeper. Who gives a shit? Yeah, fuck it. Let's just play into a sweeper. If they try to force us, we just Starlight Road. Huh. Super break from the opponent. Yeah, we'll just road this. Hopefully this resolves. We get a Stardust. Oh, they're going to oppression the road. That's fine. They can pay 800 if they want to. And we can just pass. It's totally fine. What is up with their deck? Okay, there's Red Gadget. That's fine. Their deck hasn't really done anything. They can't summon Fortress because they have Royal Oppression up. We'll just negate it. Ultimate Offering. Oh, okay. They're going to pay 500. Be my guest. Be my guest. That's fine. This is all fine. They can only pay so many life points, right? Are they going to pay another 500? They are. Now they can no longer Royal Oppression. Crazy. Okay. They think that this is worth doing. They think that going to 400 is worth doing. They must have some good trap cards. That's all I can think of. They must have some good trap cards. Solidarity, that's a good trap card. Creature swap, okay. You can have my giant rat. They're going to give me the yellow gadget, of course, because it's the weakest one on the attack point side of things. This is just going to run them into Mirror Force. They're going to lose both their cards. They're going to be at 400. I think we're chilling. Yeah, I think we're chilling. They're going to smash the yellow gadget. I'm pretty happy about that, honestly. I'll set Sangan and pass. They still can't really do much. They summon a gadget. That searches another gadget. That's fine. This goes and gets them yellow gadget. We can double deprison if they attack with both. And then win the game with Sangan if they don't have a deprison of their own. I'm inclined to do that. Alternatively, we could just get Rat off of this. Fuck, man. We could get Cat, too. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go get Cat. Let's go get Cat. Fuck it. Let's see how this works. Admitted defeat. That wasn't quite game, but we take those. We take those. All right. Pulling the rug, good against gadgets. Cyber Dragon, good against gadgets. Dust Tornado, probably pretty good here too. What do we want to side out? Level Limit and Gravity Bind are super funny against this deck. They just kill them. Straight up. I mean, it's all more or less the same. I don't think Book of Moon's all that good. I don't think Bottomless is that hot. So what's that? That's 3 out. Maybe we side out 1 Fall Troll. Side out like Godham's E-Call, Starlight Road, maybe. Let's just try this. This looks fun. This looks like it should just work. This matchup seems pretty good for X-Sabers. Because you can just chill and they can't really do anything. Like, I have Gravity Bind. They can't play the game as long as this is in play. They have no threats. And I can just wait forever until they find my True Nate or whatever. Red Gadget searches. That's all good. That's all good. Hopefully they set a ton of back row. Because then I'll be like, word. You know what I'm saying? Kaiser Coliseum. Sure. That's not a card I deem to be very good. Mostly because I have a monster that is bigger than your monster. Goodbye, Red Gadget. Goodbye. Nice. Cool. I'll go ahead and set 3. And then pass the turn. I'm building up to a turn where I can Cold Wave, then Hyunlei. Ideally. There's a set monster. That's totally fine. We'll just run that over. It's a Peacekeeper. Cool. Well, they're going to be able to search for Gear Frame, which is kind of good, I guess. I don't really know. Main phase 2, all normal. Full Helm Knight. They have Torrential again. Wow. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. But not that badly, right? Peacekeeper's gone, so Gravity Bind should be pretty good here. This is a very effective Floodgate. Gear Frame searches Fortress. It's a little bit of a low energy game. Low T. I hope for the next game we have something a little bit more exciting, but it's going to be a level of play similar to current format Mystic Mine here in a second. Oh, they're going to summon it. That's crazy. That's fine. If they equip an attack, I am going to fucking deprison it. Oh, they're not going to equip an attack? Alright, I'll just Gravity Bind. That should be good for us. 1 for 1 is pretty good, actually. We can hold off on playing it, though. Right? Yeah, we can hold off. Can't really do anything until they put another monster into play yet, anyway. So, we'll just chill. Book of Moon would be kind of cool here. We could book the gear frame, run it over. I guess it wouldn't give us the full helm effect, unfortunately. Here they equip. That's fine. Brain control's good. How does that work with Kaiser Coliseum? That's a good question. I think it works. I think we can use it. So if we brain call 1 for 1 fall troll full combo, it's an OTK. No, it's not an OTK because of gravity bind. But okay. Guess we just keep chilling. We chill till we find True Nade, which we will eventually find. Or until the opponent decks out. I mean, they locked up their spells and traps. They can move the gear frame if they want to. Oh, Typhoon is very good. Typhoon is very, very good. Okay. That's a good start. We'll just continue to pass. Continue to pass. I wonder if they even play an out. That'd be kind of curious. If they just don't have an out, so they're going to move the gear frame, set a new back row. Huh. They're going to dust shoot me here. Sure. You can put my fall troll back. Dust shoot's pretty good because it leaves this space open for them. Yeah, that's pretty good. In case they top deck their out or whatever. I guess it's just pass. Hopefully they don't draw an out. And even if they do, I guess we just deprison the fortress and we're fine. Kaiser Coliseum is interesting. I don't think it's that good, but it is interesting. Ooh, pulling the rug is cool. I'll set it. Seems like it can help prevent some sort of crazy shenanigans from happening. If they activate Starlight Road, like if we draw Heavy Storm and they Starlight Road, that'd be kind of interesting, actually. We need a lot for us to want a Heavy Storm, though, because Call of the Haunted is our only monster as of right now. They're setting a monster. Okay, cool. Hey, we found a monster, too. This is actually a good monster, too. Let's set and pass. That's a really good monster. Means we could potentially Black Rose this turn if we want to. Cyber Dragon is a hilarious draw. That will eventually be good, I think. Let's just continue to pass. Don't have to get too crazy, too creative, whatever. You know what it is. Emmer's Blade. That's pretty good. Alright, so how does Kaiser Coliseum work? If I control 2 monsters and I guess I couldn't place a third, if that makes sense. I'd have to Typhoon this if I want to do anything this turn. Which is annoying. I think I will just Typhoon it. Just get it out of here. It's kind of an annoying card. I would have to discard Emphase anyway. Now I could try to do some stuff with Hyunlei, but I think I'm going to wait a turn on that. I'm going to set Emmer's Blade and then pass. Next turn, I can Cold Wave Chain Call and then Hyunlei pop some cards and put myself in a decent position. Oh, never mind. Alright. That's cool too, I guess. That's cool too. We'll just pass. It's gonna be a grind. They are end phase discarding. You love to see it. I think we are going to tribute set a Cyber Dragon. And then contact fuse. So we tribute this, set Cyber Dragon, and then contact with their fortress. That's gonna make our Chimera Tech. Oh shit, we only have one Chimera Tech. That might be a problem. Gear frame is destroyed as well. And now we pass. What is a set monster? I mean, we have more cards in deck than the opponent, so there's that. Eventually we'll also find Giant Trunade, so that's that. Multiple Kaiser Coliseums is a little annoying. I'm not sure if I can summon a monster in this position. I don't think I can. What does it say? How does this is worded? Cannot place a monster in the field if his or her number of monsters would exceed the number of monsters that are on the field of this card's controller. They're going to smash and ground the Fortress Dragon. That's okay. Did his job. Draws Deep Prison. I think I'm going to discard Gotham's E-Call in the end phase. I think that's the plan. It's either that or Rat. Probably just Gotham's E-Call. I wonder if they even have an out to Gravity Bind. That's the real question. Nice. Discarding Royal Oppression. That means they must have another one set. Pulling the Rug is kind of interesting. I think we'll just discard the Cyber Dragon. We have already used our one Chimera Tech, so there's no real reason in keeping it outside of it can be discarded to 1-for-1. But that's the only reason, really. Now their back row is locked, which is totally fine. Should we lock our own back row? No, I think we can discard the Deep Prison. Now they're in the position where they have to draw discard as well. It's funny, we're both in this like weird floodgate state, but my floodgate actually does something to impact, like to force the opponent. Whereas here, like, they're discarding Gear Frame. Dang, that's a good card to discard too. Regigura is pretty good. He can help us combo off later. So I'm actually going to discard the Rat now that we have two monsters. We also already have a Rat in play, so I'm not too worried. Our hand is pretty solid. On the last turn of the game, if they're like saving up for something big, we can just Cold Wave them and kill them. I could ask if they play an out to Gravity Bind to kind of help ease the situation, but I don't want to make them like give us information or not give us information, because we could still make a mistake. We do have inevitability if they don't have an out, though. Looks like they're going to disconnect. I don't blame them. This game was not the best. If they don't play an out to gravity bind, I mean, they will just lose. It is a little frustrating to lose in that fashion. So, again, I understand. I understand why you would leave a game like this. This is not something that normally happens in Edison format, but it definitely happens when both players are on these like very extreme type of floodgates. Basically, our game plan was going to be draw into Giant Trunade plus some sort of fall troll OTK, and we would have eventually killed them through whatever it is they had, because we would have gone for Trunade. They would have maybe had a Dark Bribe or something, but that's fine. Like, at that point, what can they do, right? Either that or we draw a Dust Tornado and we're able to Dust Kaiser Coliseum and do that sort of thing on our turn as well. I think I sided in the Dust Tornadoes if I remember correctly. I'll wait till he is gone for me to check my deck for the Dust Tornadoes. I'm pretty sure we have like multiple outs to this Kaiser Coliseum. It's like Dust, Dust, Heavy Storm, Giant Trunade. And we can check and see what their back rows are here in a second, to see if they had a chance to even activate one of these, or if they had accidentally locked themselves out. Let me double check and make sure. Yeah, I did side in the Dust Tornado. So we have Dust Tornado, Giant Trunade, and Heavy Storm. And then we can inevitably just go off once we have the perfect hand. It's kind of like a cruel way of playing, not very interactive way of playing, but if your opponents side out, like, you know, their spell and trap removal, they're going to get locked into stuff like this. Let's go ahead and look at the replay. I want to see what cards they had, actually. Okay, so we're going to go to the, where is it? Next game. There we go. Fast forward. Show both hands. So, even though they had 42 cards in deck, they had a few searches that put them lower, and they also went first. So the Red Gadget searches here. They have Torrential. We knew about the Torrential because we played into it. There's the Airbellum Swing Over. I'm surprised they didn't Torrential this, but I guess it makes sense not to. They take a certain amount of damage. I set my back row. Pass. They set Peacekeeper. I guess it's because they have Peacekeeper. They want me to attack over it. They can always Torrential later by summoning a gadget if they want to. I found Full Helm. I attack over. They go get Gear Frame. Normal. Play into Torrential. They had Mirror Force. Okay, so Mirror Force is going to be one of the dead cards in their back row. Machina Fortress is going to get summoned. Here they try to attack. We Gravity Bind. They set Mirror Force. They activate the Solidarity. Alright, now this is where things get stalled out. So Starlight Road was one of the back rows too. So that's two dead cards they can't proc. Let's see if the third card was a dead card. They draw the second Kaiser. They set Dust Shoot. They Dust Shoot us here. They draw Fortress. They re-equip. I set the Pulling the Rug. They set Peacekeeper. We would have had Deep Prison for it, but this could have been attacking us this whole time. So I think that's a bit of a misplay from the opponent. They should have started swinging with this card, like, pretty early on. Then, of course, we do have the defense for it, so it kind of gets stuck. They have Double Fortress. That explains why they discarded Gear Frame later on. They drew Limiter Removal. Okay, interesting. Typhoon the Kaiser. Set my monster. They draw Royal Oppression. They activate Kaiser. They pass. I wonder if that's the Royal Oppression they end up discarding. They activate Smashing Ground. They pass. They have Creature Swap. Interesting. Okay. That is the Royal Oppression they end up discarding. Okay. What did they set here? Bottomless Trap Hole. Okay, yeah. So they locked themselves out, more or less. Yep. Because Bottomless Trap Hole is only when your opponent summons a monster, so you can't proc your own Bottomless. So they locked themselves out this game, and they were going to lose. Which makes sense why they left the game. GG's Casper's Grove. Sorry it was kind of a floodgatey match, but that's just the decks we were both playing, and unfortunately that often goes to deck out when both players are playing that type of prison, and one player makes a small mistake like that. When they're behind, it's not a good look. Okay, we've got another game versus Zenaries. I'm going to pick Rock. Appreciate that. I'm going to pick rock again. Cool, we want one rock, paper, scissors. It says playing one of my decks. Don't tell me that. One of my decks, 41 cards. Which one of my decks is 41 cards? LMFAO. Gotta let him know a little bit. Alright, so we drew Catfall Troll, which is excellent. We're just gonna set these cards and hopefully bait some stuff. I forget which one of my decks is 41 cards. It's probably like... So it's slight modifications. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what I thought. No, don't set multiple. Alright, fine. I think it's just set Sangan, maybe. Try that or summon full helmet attack. We can try full helmet attack. Let's try this. Ideally, the seat's a back row. If it's something like a dandelion, that's going to make me pretty happy. Mother Grizzly. Alright. That's unique. Well then. Mother Grizzly. Let's do something dumb. Been wanting to ask if you have any suggestions for psychics, Geminis, Cloudians. Shit, man. No, I have no suggestions. Thinking. Well, if you let me synchro summon here, you're gonna be in a bad spot. Fuck. Why is 3 games everyone's got Torrential Tribute? That's annoying. Don't even have an xsaber to proc this. Oh, I do, I guess. Rescue Cat counts. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I guess we just pass. Dang, that sucks. That really sucks. I thought we were going to get him. Another Mother Grizzly. Alright. That's fair. Emmer's Blade. That's pretty good. Emmer's Blade can get us Ragigura, which gets us back Fall Troll, which is what we're going to need to do anything super unfair. Hopefully no Kodaris, no Call of the Haunted, that kind of stuff. They're just going to switch. Summon Gilman. Interesting. Okay. Not play into Mirror Force. Respectable. We're going to grab Ragigura. This is going to activate. We're going to add back Fall Troll. Jeez. Always with the back row. Alright. Well, let's Gotham's E-Call. Let him know the targets. Bring back the Emmer's Blade and the Full Helm Knight. Torrential is gone. I want to synchro into... I don't know what I want to synchro into. Hold up. Do I want to make her Bellum? Yeah, I kind of do, actually. Let's mind control the Grizzly. This deck is so good. The xsaber deck. I don't know why people don't play it more. I've played like an absolute dumbass this game. And it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter because I have good cards in my hand. You know? They're big thonking on this summon. Actually, I'm smoking crack. I should have made Stardust, actually. Yeah, I should have made Stardust. Oh well. We're gonna fall troll priority. Bring back the full helm knight. Now I can Hyunlei both back row, and I'm fucking going to, cause fuck it, YOLO. Target both. Fuck it. They're gonna chain bottomless. Okay. Nice. That worked out well for us, I think. Let's go ahead and run this over with the fall troll and attack directly for 2200. You take 400 less. Gilman is 1700. Yeah. So it looks like they're playing Coderis. I love this deck, but unfortunately, Sabers is just too good. One Coderis does a pretty good job of breaking this board, though. If they have that kind of access. If they can't clear the fall troll, I mean the game is super over. Yeah, that's not a good look. So we can go cat, activate. Yeah. That's just a tough one for the opponent, for sure. Alright. Coderis can be tricky. I like Torrential Tribute. I like Dust Tornado. But the rest of the stuff is kind of tough. No lie. I think Fossil Dino is interesting because it can attack over the Mother Grizzly. And like clear it without giving them the effect. So I think it's interesting. Level Limit and Gravity Bind will always at least force the Coderis target, but I think Gravity Bind's pretty bad here. As is Starlight Road, we're going to side that out. Coderis gets around Road. Cold Wave's pretty good. I think we need all the spell and trap removal. Just need to take out 2 other cards. It might be bottomless, because a lot of their monsters get under bottomless. If you go Coderis, Priority, Send, Legendary Ocean, or whatever, then it drops below 1500 and bottomless fizzles, so it's pretty bad here. Just need to cut 1 more card. It might be Trap Dust Shoot on the draw. Although I find Trap Dust Shoot to be pretty good, because it's chainable. That's tough. Let's cut... Let's just cut Mirror Force. That looks fine. This all looks fine. This could be a bit better of a setup, but I think we can play around a lot of this stuff. And this deck doesn't pressure you super fast without something like a Vanity's Fiend or a Fossil Dino of their own, so I'm not too worried. Opening hand sucks. This is actually the worst opening hand we've had so far. Hero Coderis, okay. This matchup's a little bit more difficult, in my opinion. Searches Alias. This definitely changes my opinion on Gravity Bind. I think Gravity Bind is a little bit better here. It's not as good as I would like it to be, but it is better. Alright, we can set, and set, and pass the turn. Double Airbellum means our cat is just 100% dead for the rest of the game, which sucks, but what can you do? E-Call. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. If they flip second set Heavy Storm, it's going to be really bad for us. Ah, yeah. That's unfortunate. They got us there. And they have knock too. Alright. That's pretty good. That was a pretty good play from the opponent. We can still draw Level Limit though and be okay. Because now that Heavy Storm is gone, they only have Coderis as an out. They're going to Warrior of Atlantis. So we know they have Legendary Ocean and Ocean. Actually, Legendary Ocean makes it so their monsters are lower levels. So level limit's actually worse. I'm just now remembering this. Alright, we're going to go to the next game. Opening hand was too bad. Unfortunate. I actually do like the bottomlesses a lot more now. And the Mirror Force as well. As well as Mind Crush. I think Mind Crush is going to be very good here. Pulling the Rug can hit Stratos specifically, but I don't think it's good enough just for that. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. We'll see. I think the Dyna's much worse considering they have the hero stuff. We are going to side out the level limit here. Giant Trune can come out too. This is going to be tricky. Dust Shoot seems good on the play. All this stuff seems pretty good. Cyber Dragon actually seems pretty good too. We know about Knock now, so they have Knock on top of all that other shit. Fuck, man. It's ugly. Slide out a Gotham's E-Call. This looks okay. There could be some number of Cyber Dragon too. It just depends. Gorge is probably pretty good too. It's like Gorge, Cyber Dragons are probably pretty good. It says, welcome to the Church of Coderis. Praise be unto Lord Coderis. Yeah, Gorge is probably pretty good, right? Huh. Gorge over Call. Let's try this. This looks very streamlined. We're going to have some small combos maybe. Hopefully don't open double Airbellum. That was scary. I drew the 6th card and I was like, ooh. Not like this. I think in this moment it is going to be set Dust Tornado and pass. We can summon Trigodia and then end phase Dust any back row. That gives us a problem. There's Stratos, that's fine. I figured their opener would be something like Stratos. I don't want to play my bottomless into a Heavy Storm quite yet. He got us pretty good last game with that E-Call and Heavy Storm set. There's no way he doesn't attack, right? And then we get a summon Trigodia. And we're actually in a pretty good spot. I think, at least. Especially if they're back row light. We have to think, too, if we end phase Dust or if we save Dust for this Legendary Ocean that we know is coming. We might have to save it. Like, legit, we might have to save it. Oh, they're not going to give us whatevers. That's insane. That means we could cat here, rip 2 cards. Or we could just Airbellum rip 1 card. He says, can I play you again after with my psychics? I am trying to play against more serious stuff. But maybe another time, for sure. Okay. Trigodia is going to attack the Elemental Hero Stratos. It's either that or we put the Airbellum in play. You know what, fuck it. Let's trade Airbellum. Let's trade Airbellum with a card in their hand. Sure. That sounds good. Airbellum's going direct for 1600. Activate the effect. We're going to roll our dice and take that card. There's a DD Crow. It's a nice hit. pass. Won an OTS first place. E-gold medal from it. Pretty cool. That's sick. Congratulations. Alright, here's Miracle Fusion. That's fucking insane. Definitely wasn't prepared for that. Oh, fuck. I should have left this guy stronger. That's unfortunate. Oh well, what can you do? This is gonna beat my whole everything. He should attack over the trag. Yeah. Smart play. Smart play. There's that. I will M-phase dust that. D prison. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. So we know they have a legendary ocean. They didn't play it before attacking, so they missed out on 200 damage. Not that that really matters. So we can summon Cat and we can Black Rose blow up the field. And then set Bottomless. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. We're gonna have to get rid of this somehow, and I think getting rid of it now is just the best thing I can do. Very unfortunate that this is the case. But it says, wish I could rip a future fusion like that, Cat. Well, you ripped Miracle Fusion. It's kind of similar. Similar level of payoff. Set the Bottomless and pass. We don't have two xsabers, so there's no reason to set Gotham's E-Call just yet. This is going to get Bottomless. I don't want to deal with that card. It is a threat. Cool. Now that we have Emmer's Blade, this Gotham's E-Call might end up being really good. We attack for 1300. If they want to Codaris this, they'll have to Codaris just this. I'm not going to set the E-Call into a Codaris activation. Unfortunately, Codaris is going to clear the Emmer's Blade, but then it will get our Gotham's E-Call online, which is nice. Deep Sea fucking Diva. Bruh. Oh, that's so rough. Okay. They can make Catastor with this. That's very good. That's very good. I can't cap. That's very fucking good. Cool. Damn. It's really fucking good. Alright. We gotta summon, set, pass, and pray, basically. Damn. That's really tough. Here's a legendary ocean. That's okay. Mass. Okay, they're gonna priority. Target both. We are going to chain Gotham's E-Call. Special summon out our two monsters. We are going to lose one of them, but maybe we'll be able to piece something together next turn. Unless they have another legendary ocean, because this is not once per turn. Alright. That's pretty good. That's pretty fucking good. Dang. That's pretty fucking good. Kick. Shoutouts Codaris. Codaris is actually really sick. I don't think I can win this game. I'm gonna be real. I'm not sure what I'd have to draw. I think Giant Rat. Emmer's Blade. Doesn't quite do it. So I can go Emmer's Blade into Codaris, get second Arbellum over Codaris. I think I gotta do that. Unfortunately. But I just gotta keep their monsters out of play, because my life total's too low. Damn, bro. That's tough. I wonder if I messed up the Rescue Cat turn. I don't think there's anything I could have done differently, though. Besides, like, play fucking slow against an absolute zero, which is not where you want to be. You call for Ocean. Fuck me, right? Dang. Sets back row. That's unfortunate. GG's. Well played. Opponent played really well, actually. They also drew really well, but that's besides the point. Huh. Blessed be Codaris. That kind of gives me ideas. The Hero Codaris deck is actually kind of good. Which is maybe not a good idea to have. Let's get another game. Oh, did I say I was going to play that guy again? I totally forgot. Looks like he is hosting. We're going to host in the classic format, though, because I don't want to play not classic in single mode for a couple of reasons. Good luck, have fun. I'll pick the paper this time. Nice. Nice. We get to go first. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 50 cards? Bruh. This is a meme. I'm getting memed upon. Suppose we set that, and pass the turn. Our hand is very good. Ideally, we bottomless something, and then we heavy storm, and then we combo the fuck off. That's fine, too. I think I still may do some things. Yeah, let's Trunade. Summon this guy, flip this guy, special this guy. Now I need to figure out what we're going to synchro into. I think it's going to be Bryonic. Just get Bryonic down. And then Faltrol will bring back the Arbellum. Bryonic's going to pitch Bottomless, bounce their monster. Go to attacks, 1600 first. Activate. Pick that one, because why not? 2300 here. Card Trooper, interesting. And 2400 there. Main phase 2. I think we could make Gothams. And then be big chillin'. Yeah, I think we make Gothams. It's bigger than both their dudes. Of course you open Gores and set back row in fucking 50 cards, but what can you do? Ah shit, accidental zoom. God damn it. We'll set Gotham's E-Call and pass. If we lose our Bryonic, whatever. You know? What is he playing? Maybe Light Sworn, Twilight Sworn? Something that would be 50 cards that makes sense the way they play it. They're gonna Trunade. I'll chain Gotham's. That's fine. Lila. Interesting. That's fine. We take 400. Yeah, it looks like it is like some sort of Twilight Sworn deck. We're gonna run over the Airbellum. They might have Honest. Oh, wow. They're gonna attack the Emmer's Blade? That's not a good play. That's not... Yo, dog, that's not a good play. I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's where you fucked up. Yeah, you fucked up, dog. You fucked up. Ooh, it's not a good look, bro. It's not a good look. You're gonna lose it all now. Zombies. Okay, zombie Lightsworn. That's unique. Heavy Storm first. Special summon Fall Troll. I'm going to activate Gothams, sacrificing Ragigura, hitting that card. Then I'm going to activate Fall Troll, bring back Ragigura. Ragigura activates, I think. Do I want this guy? I do. Okay, I normal this guy. And then... Can I clear all of this with just what I've got? No, I'm going to make Armory Arm. I think this is the play. GG. Yeah, that was lethal. They couldn't stop it because I just equip Armory Arm to Gothams and run over the Gores. Cool. Yeah, definitely shouldn't have attacked the Emmer's Blade there. That was a throw. Not that they were in a great position to begin with, but yeah, that was pretty tough for them. Alright, Kaiku looks great. TD Crow looks great. Bottomless looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and side out Mirror Force. Probably level limit and Gravity Bind. I don't like all these cards that sit around when they have access to Lila, but they're also playing 50 cards. Like, how many Lila could they be playing? 2? Trunade didn't look the best either. They didn't seem to be having too many real back rows. Gores could be good. Gores, maybe Vortex could be good. They can make Revived King. Run over my recruiters, that's annoying. I think this is totally fine though. It's either that or it's like Gores over a Gotham Z-Call. It's probably fine, but I don't know. Maybe it's Gores over Call. That makes a little bit more sense. Cool, let's try this. This looks fun. Looks like it could maybe do something. Xsabers, baby. How do I feel about Xsabers? This hand looks pretty fucking insane. I think I feel pretty good about Xsabers right about now. I think I feel like it's a solid deck, actually. Gold Sark for JD. Well, that's something. That's something you can do. That's definitely something. Alright. Allure of Darkness after you Gold Sark. I would have allured first. Banishes Dark Armed. Wow. The two big motherfuckers in the zones, you know what I'm saying? Alright, we can discard the opponent's entire hand. Oh, that's so good. That's so fucking good. How greedy do I want to get? Pretty fucking greedy, no cap. I want to get greedy. I just want an Emmer's Blade attack. This is maximum greed. We don't need to set the e-call quite yet. We won't be able to set it next turn because of Cold Wave, though. Yeah, I think we do need to set it, actually. Okay. Cool. Cool. So now we fuck them up. If you feel me. Please set more back row. Please. Okay, no more back row. That's okay, though. Oh my god, we drew mind control. Are you serious right now? I don't want to respect their back row at all. It's fine. We'll start with Cold Wave. We'll start with Cold Wave. See if they have anything. Think. Chain Threatening Roar. Oh, that's fine. Well, no, that's not good for us. Maybe we wait then. Huh. Maybe we wait. No, that can't be right? Because if we go cat, special fall troll, we go Bryonic, and then we have Erebellum, Emmer's Blade, fall troll. We can't attack. Well, we can just bounce their monster, and they can't play spell cards. That's pretty good. And we have e-call too. Yeah, I think we just go for it. It's a little awkward because we can't attack, but it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. So we go Bryonic. Bryonic effect. Pitch mind control, bounce their set monster. Fall troll effect. Bring back Emmer's Blade, and then we are going to make, of course, the Yugioh Guardian. Well, Yugioh Guardian plays into Brain Control, but Brain Control fucks us no matter what, so. Oh, actually, Brain Control doesn't fuck us no matter what, because we have fucking Cold Wave active, so they're just fucked. Yeah, they're just actually fucked. They get JD, they can't play spells or traps. I don't think there's a way for them to win this one. Unfortunately for them. Cold Wave is so fucking broken. And this hand was like so fucking stupid for no reason. I don't think they can win. They have one normal summon and we just bounce it. And we can discard some stuff from their hand maybe. Yeah, we can discard a lot because we have Gotham's E-Call. GG. Yeah, Cold Wave is insane. That was an insane Cold Wave. That was an insane match in general. That was crazy. GG's in Aries. How much time is that on the xsaber video? Okay, it's a little bit under where I want it to be. Maybe I get you guys a bonus game. Maybe one of my replays. Let's get a replay. What's the replay we want to get? Let's get a replay against Thunder Theory. So I was testing out a new deck, which I will pull up for you guys and show you. That is incredibly degenerate. I'm not sure on some of the numbers of it yet. I haven't made a video on it yet, but this deck is really gross. So basically what I'm thinking is that if you have Skill Drain and Eradicator and Deck Dev and a bunch of these like really busted motherfuckers that let you do this ASAP, it's very difficult to lose. This is basically like Norlaris Dragons, but instead you only wipe your opponent's hand and you get to keep your whole hand. So that's why I like this deck. That's why I think this is probably closer to a better version of the Norlaris deck than the Norlaris deck itself. However, I think the numbers aren't quite right. I think there should be actually more of the viruses in the main. I think Dark Bribe and Solemn Judgment are kind of memes. I side these out almost every single match. And I think we should just be maxing the viruses and maxing that type of synergy. I'm also not sure on the numbers, like if 3 Wyvern, 3 Red Med is optimal, or if Fusilier in the main is optimal. I just like having Fusilier in the main because it gives you an extra way to turn 1 activate a virus, which is the whole point of this deck, is basically just a virus. Exploder Dragon and Drago are like your tech cards. They could also come out, but I think it's important to have Drago when you go for game because Gores isn't hit by either of the viruses. And then Exploder Dragon gives you an out to Colossal Fighter under Skill Drain. This deck actually only has Exploder Dragon, Brain Control, and Dark Arm plus Virus to out Colossal Fighter under Skill Drain. So this is the deck I'm playing in my match versus Thunder Theory. Shout out to Thunder Theory, by the way. Oh, shit. It's already into the game. Fuck. Shout out to Thunder Theory. He's another Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTuber. He has a very cool channel. I like it a lot. I watch some of his videos on Chaos Thunder Dragons. He's done some really cool work with that deck using Curious Lightsworn to send Fairy Tale Snow. Very cool stuff. I'll leave a link to his channel somewhere in the description below or something. Definitely check him out. I like his videos a lot, actually. Alright, Upstart Goblin draws into whatever. So he's playing Dragon Turbo, which is like the other unfair dragon deck. But we started with Drago, so he can't summon his Red Eyes, and his hand is just dead, basically. On our turn, we pick up another brick. This is kind of what I'm thinking. I might end up cutting down the Infernal Dragons to 2, even though it does give us more deck dev turn 1. You draw multiples of them, and they kind of suck ass. They are normal summons too for your red meds, though, so it's like, it's hard to say exactly what you want to be doing. This card is a very good card, by the way, Infernal Dragon. I think it's slept on in Edison Format for sure. Here we start putting on some pressure. We reveal Vandalgian, and we don't set call because there's nothing in our grave. They Trinate us here, and then they card destruction, I believe. But there's nothing they can do to out Drago game 1, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yep. Here they try to Future Fusion. In Edison Format, you can't Future Fusion while Drago's in play and reveal 5-headed dragon. So I let him know. He sets the guard. But I have the out, which is double tribute for Red Eyes, bring back Drago, and win the game. So that's that. Draw 2, banish Horus. I actually don't even know if I bring back the Drago or if I bring out Vandalgian. I bring out Drago. I have the Eradicator to set behind the Red Eyes if I need to do anything with it. I think I actually use it in case they have Vortex. Yeah, I do. Yep. I see their hand can't out Drago, except they can crash, which is pretty good for them. This is actually kind of a tense game. I don't remember this game at all. So they do crash. We pick up deck dev. They are under Eradicator. So any spell they draw just gets discarded immediately. We can set Fusilier, set deck dev if we want to. Or we can just go to end phase and bring back Red Med, which is what I think I do. He just admits defeat. Yeah, because we have the Red Med coming back next in the end phase. And there's nothing he can do without spell cards. He gets to go first this game, and his hand's actually quite good. He has White Knight Dragon, which is a good threat against us. He has Upstart and Lightning Vortex, which can out and active Drago. Our hand is really good, but we're going second, which is the problem. So he opens up with Future Fusion, and his Future Fusion is going to be really good for him here because it gets him the trade-in targets. It gets him just a shitload of cards in hand, and we're just going to be down bad this game. It's very difficult for us to come back from this. Even with what we've got, it's very difficult. Pardon me. Because, like, even if I fucking Eradicator him, he still has Red Med in play, and we're just dying. So, we need to actually put double Red Med into play. And I misplay by not setting either virus. But the play was I need to put both Red Med into play and not activate a virus and just hope they have nothing. But regardless, they have Lightning Vortex. So we were going to get fucked this game no matter what. They just opened well and there's no out. And that's going to be the game because we have Future Fusion and no Gores or Trag or whatever. Crazy Dragon Mirrors. This is a fun little bonus match. Our opening hand is Deck Devastation with a live target, as well as card destruction and red med, so I'm going to draw into Vandalgian. I don't remember how I play this. I think I start off with Drago. I don't. I'm an idiot. It's okay, though. It pays off because we're able to... No, I'm insane. What the fuck? Okay, this is actually a crazy play. But it makes sense. It makes sense because I'm like, I can put red med Drago into play, and then I can deck dev plus have Drago in play. Oh my god, I'm a madman. This is a ballsy play. Holy shit. I think I do go for it. I think I do deck dev him, yeah. And I hit the debris, so... He's either forced to card destruction here, or he just has to pass. Deck Devastation destroys monsters. It doesn't discard them, so Rejuvenation isn't going to be able to cantrip for him. He just passes the turn. Honestly, if I was him, I probably would have either card destruction or vortexed, because you can't really do much into Drago, and you're going to have to do it at some point, so you might as well do it now and not take the damage. I guess. Maybe not, I don't know. I don't know. Here I say, fuck it, I'm insane. I'm going to card destruction their hand before they get a chance to card destruction their hand, and this is also going to see all their draws for the deck dev as well, so I'm going to be able to see their hand and play my turn accordingly. If I find a dragon, then my Drago lives, and if I don't, I get to bring back Red Eyes, so it's kind of a win-win for me. And I do find a dragon as well as a brain control. Opponent draws Avarice, cards, Red Med, Flamvel Guard, and their own Drago, which can trade for ours. We attack directly for 19. End phase, I let the Drago die because I know they have their own Drago, and I bring back my Red Eyes. So I know what's in their hand, and I know that they can't deal with this. So I think bringing it back here is the right play. So I elect not to reveal for the cost for Infernal Dragon. They draw, and Deck Devastation hits the White Stone. They find Blue Eyes White Dragon. Damn, this was a crazy game, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. They set the Drago, but we're going to be able to bring back our Drago now. Oh, we brought back Vandalgian. We said, fuck it. There's no way you can find a monster to summon through Erad and through Deck Dev, because this is the last turn of Deck Dev. So there's no monster that they could normal summon to special summon out their shit. And even if they did, we have Brain for game. So, kind of a crazy one. Kind of a crazy one. That was actually an insane game. GG's to Thunder Theory. That was a hype one. Man, I love this deck. I should lab this deck more. I really like this deck. I think it's legitimately good. I have a few other replays with it that are kind of insane, but then I also have some replays with it where it's just like I just break and it falls apart. So I need to figure out the numbers. But that's it for today's video. Xsabers plus a bonus Virus Dragons match. If you stuck around to the end, make sure and leave a like. If you left a like on this video, I know you were a real one. Peace out, everyone.